Welcome to Oraterra, where timeless French country charm meets elegant seasonal living. In today's video, we're taking you on a serene escape through a Beatrix Potter-inspired garden and into a summer-ready French country home, room by Cozy Room. If you love nostalgic beauty, vintage details, and peaceful spaces, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. We'd love to hear how you bring seasonal charm into your own home. Let's step into the magic together. The front of the house sets the tone for everything that follows. Imagine timeless curb appeal, shutters slightly faded by the sun, soft whitewashed brick, and flower boxes overflowing with lavender and thyme. A little Beatrix Potter magic comes alive in every detail, making the entrance feel like a warm summer story. Stepping into the foyer, the transition feels effortless. A soft woven rug greets your feet, while aged wood tones wrap the space in rustic elegance. An antique umbrella stand and a porcelain bunny tucked near the bench hint at the seasonal whimsy we're embracing. A playful but grounded French country charm. The living room balances rustic and refined with grace. Neutral linen slipcovers, exposed wood beams, and plenty of layered textiles invite you to linger. Pastel florals and vintage copper accents reflect the garden outside, and everything feels like it's been collected over time, not styled in a rush. Near the fireplace, cozy gets personal. Stonework with an old soul frames a soft, flickering flame. Beatrix Potter prints and mossy green accents rest on the mantel. Wicker baskets filled with garden clippings and a delicate bunny sculpture echo the season, while lavender bundles dry gently in the background. In the formal dining room, elegance blooms naturally. A linen table runner, pressed wildflowers under glass cloches, and mix-and-match French chairs create a setting that feels curated yet spontaneous. The palette stays light and sun-kissed, like early summer fields, anchored by a vintage hutch brimming with heirloom porcelain and soft, aged woods. The kitchen overview reveals the heart of this French country haven. Open shelving showcases enamel cookware, wire baskets, and stacks of antique dishes. Creamy cabinetry with worn brass pulls brings in warmth. A garden bouquet rests in an old pitcher on the island, tying nature right back into the soul of the space. Just off the kitchen, the pantry feels like a secret gem. Jars of herbs, beans, and dried citrus slices are neatly tucked on wooden shelves. The nook itself has charm, faded blue toile wallpaper, and a little sconce that glows like candlelight, creating a quiet, comforting retreat amidst the bustle of daily living. The breakfast corner is where mornings stretch slowly. A small round table with ruffled linen covers, mismatched chairs, and a sun-kissed window that frames the garden. Soft yellow tones play with floral patterns, while a teapot always waits. You'll hear birdsong before your first sip. It's that kind of quiet beauty. In the master bedroom, tranquility reigns. The bed is dressed in layers of whites and blush with delicate embroidery. A carved wood headboard and soft canopy nod to countryside romance. French doors open to let in the summer breeze, and every piece feels storied, collected over time rather than styled overnight. The guest bedroom carries a softer version of the same theme. Worn florals, cozy throws, and a vintage vanity lend it character. A hand-painted bunny figurine sits beside a stack of books, adding a nod to Beatrix Potter's charm. It's a room meant to welcome, not impress, honest and gentle. In the main bathroom, old-world elegance meets garden freshness. A clawfoot tub sits beneath a vintage chandelier. Hand-stitched curtains soften the window light, and lavender soap rests in a ceramic dish. It smells faintly of rosemary and eucalyptus, evoking a spa nestled deep in the French countryside. The powder room may be small, but it's full of personality. Floral wallpaper climbs the walls like wild vines, while a petite gilt mirror hangs above a stone sink. There's a subtle scent of dried flowers in the air, and the space feels both intimate and indulgent, a charming hidden corner. The hallway connects everything with grace. Exposed beams overhead and faded rugs underfoot lead the way. A gallery of botanical prints lines the wall, each framed in antique gold. Soft sconce lighting makes it feel like walking through a museum of memories, tying the home together with nostalgic warmth. The library nook invites stillness. Tucked beneath the eaves, shelves are filled with weathered books and dried herbs. A tufted chair sits beside a small window seat where light pools gently. A straw hat hangs nearby, suggesting someone paused here recently mid-chapter, enchanted by a quiet afternoon story. The craft room is joyfully imperfect. Bits of linen, pressed flowers, and colored ribbons are everywhere, evidence of projects in motion. An old farm table doubles as a workbench, and sketches of garden layouts are pinned up with care. Creativity lives here, breathing through every charmingly cluttered corner. Even the laundry room feels intentional. Vintage drying racks, lavender sachets tucked into baskets, and ironstone bowls holding clothespins bring a rustic elegance to this daily ritual. The window lets in just enough sun to warm the stone floor, and a botanical print or two makes the space quietly lovely. In the linen cabinet, textures reign supreme. Stacks of ruffled cotton, faded florals, and hand-stitched monograms sit folded like stories waiting to unfold. A sprig of rosemary tied with ribbon sits atop the top shelf, perfuming everything with understated grace. Even this functional space feels layered with meaning. Ceiling details throughout the home whisper elegance. From wooden beams with a soft patina to beadboard painted in creamy hues, they lift each room subtly. These architectural moments are often overlooked, But in this house, they elevate the eye and the soul by rooting everything in classic craftsmanship. The flooring grounds it all. Weathered oak planks run underfoot with quiet confidence. In some rooms, patterned tiles with worn edges add charm. Rugs layer in comfort and texture. French stripes, delicate florals, and nubby linens. Every step you take through the home tells a tactile story of time, taste, and tenderness. Finally, we step out back into a serene garden escape. Stone paths wind between blooming lavender, potted herbs, and climbing roses. A bistro table waits in the shade of an old olive tree. It feels like a scene from Beatrix Potter's dreams. Lush, alive, and humming with the soft breath of summer. Thank you for joining us on this lovely journey through French country spaces and garden serenity here at Oraterra. We hope today's video inspired you to slow down and savor the charm of seasonal decorating. If you enjoyed this escape into timeless elegance, please subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. We adore hearing from you. Until next time, may your home be peaceful, your garden in bloom, and your days filled with beauty and grace.